Hey, what's up, guys? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
So here at the deadline, we seem to keep improving regular season-wise. Pretty much every single year. The locker room chemistry, I believe, is the highest it's been at this point in the season. And despite, on paper, our team being, objectively worse than some previous years, it's working. It's working. So maybe not the best players, but maybe the right players. I'm confused. Oh, -1 right here is not contributing to any negative locker room chemistry, but maybe we won't ask too many questions. Now, when it comes to a possible move, I don't know if I'm actually going to make a move. You could make the argument that you can improve upon the top 6 right here. Get someone who's slightly better suited chemistry-wise to play with Barnaby, but the fact of the matter is, well, Barnaby's a +26, Skilly's only a +11. You can make that argument that it could be better. Good God. Everything else, though, is just we're seemingly unconscious. So I will look to maybe make a slight improvement on Skilly. And if there's not a perfect fit, I'm not going to, like, go for something. But we will look into that. And I'll be very, very picky. I'll say any, but I want a right-handed guy. Love to actually get an X Factor. Doubtful that we find it, especially considering we're looking for actual, like, top 6 guys. And, yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing with X Factors, so okay. We'll say no X Factors, stick with that. I'm not caring about years left necessarily, maybe I should though. We'll see. I'm guessing guys for that role will likely not have too many years left. Fabro. White Cloud, some of them are kind of expensive, but looks like he should fit into the third pairing. A bit older, but he shouldn't actually decline much, if at all. Okay, he's listed as top 4. We don't want that. As is White Cloud. So scroll down a bit more. Terrible awareness. This guy fits, like, perfectly. Leno. Those guys have a bit too much value. That guy, too many years, probably. This seems like the play if we're going to do something. Listed as top 6. Fits into our top 6. Maybe that's the one move you make, and then you keep... the thing I worry about is, like, if I have Skilly scratched, he's going to get demoralized in my roster. Because he's listed as top 6, you know? But this is a slight upgrade. It's an idea. This guy's got a couple years left. He's better, fits. Better discipline as well. Not bad. John Walker, while more expensive, is even better, less discipline. I kind of wanted to find someone who may hit a bit. I don't know, man. It's all right. They're all right. The chemistries are the one thing I'm looking at, but again, I have to move Skilly down. And I can't just leave him scratched. So if I was to go with someone, it would be Leno, I think. Walker's not bad. I don't like the lower discipline, but I like the better defense. Could play either side in a pinch, technically. Let's see. Do they want to give him up? That's the question. Like, I would love to find someone that... Okay, no. Actually a good team. Great. Did it reset everything? Looks like it. We'll check on Leno, see if he's actually available. Some people might not be. He's not. You could argue you should be. Yeah, they're both good in their own way. And I could get either one of them. Really, so it's just about which one I want more. I'm gonna go with the veteran guy. Honestly, that seems to maybe be the key. Sort of veteran guys at times seem to do it quite well. So, more expensive. But should be just fine for that role. This guy wasn't as good defense. Yeah, he was, yeah, terrible defensive awareness. I'm gonna push for Walker here. Still gonna hold on to Skilly, but we have some stuff that we can give up. Like this 20-year-old top 6 guy, whatever. We can grab a pick back or something. Yeah, we do have max picks, but we can maneuver. Doubt I get the second. No. Oh, we can definitely get another third, maybe a 4 in there. Yep. Okay. So we'll make that move. That puts us very much near the cap, but that will... I mean, we lost locker room chemistry. Sure. Like, I guess, because you just acquire someone, but my theory is, like, you get better chemistry on the line itself, then you gain locker room chemistry. Who the hell knows? So, yeah, I'm going to send down Skilly. Although he might get claimed, huh? He would have to pass through waiver. Yeah, I'm not actually going to have to leave him scratched. I don't necessarily... I mean, he can get claimed. It's not the end of the world. But I would obviously like to keep him. I mean, we do have Kaltiainen. Pinch cycle. What is, He's pinch shoot, so oh! Yeah, he'll... Oh, Skilly's a lefty anyway. I could afford to lose Skilly. Simply because we have Kaltiainen. And for the locker room chemistry, it makes sense to have someone who's not demoralized, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. If he gets claimed, he gets claimed. He didn't get claimed, so... There we go. Kaltiainen, yeah, is going to be the guy to step up next season. Do we want anyone to sit? This guy can sit. Just throw Skilly in there, make sure he's still playing. Yikes. There we go. Alright. So that's going to be our only deadline move. That's our only deadline move. Everything else, yeah, I'm not touching. I like all my lines. I really do. They're all working. On paper, it could improve, sure, but I'm not going to worry about it. With the way that we've been performing. How much did the locker room chemistry drop? To 81. Okay, so a couple percent points, but again, not the end of the world. I think... menu lag. I was going to check out the extensions. I don't think I could do anything else because the only one is Pelika. He's a bit too expensive. I'll check a couple other times. We still have Jacob's contract. Yeah, we'll have to do the off season, pay him a lot for a year, and then try again with the extension. All right, so that's gonna do it. I'm gonna sim to the end of this little. No, there's actually a lot of games right there. Let's sim here. I'll check out the extension one more time. See if he for some reason wants a lot less. I doubt it. But yeah. We shall see. And hope for the best. Columbus gets Adams. Oh, man. Bunch of names. Jordan Gavin's going the other way with the goaltender. Whoa. 2 firsts in McKinley to Anaheim for Moran and Struble. They must have good value. Nemec, Garland, and Bernie to Edmonton for a first, McBain, and a hoe. Wow. And that's another one. Sonnenberg, Suter for Sean Dursey, a third. Gregoire. Good God. Holtz and a third to Pittsburgh for a first. Vegas just can't decide what they're doing. Oh, Alex Vlasic. Legend. But we don't need him. Ooh, Shirkov goes down with an injury. That's not amazing. I'll do some... I'll put... He's not out for a super long time. We'll put Martin in. Actually, we'll just leave Martin there. Yeah, he should... Oh, he's probably on the point here. Yeah. I was going to say maybe I bring up Varlamov, but kind of screwed up chemistries. Oh, what's the issue? Oh, goodness. Ah! You know what? Whatever. It's a 4-man. No one cares about the 4-man. How many times do I have to press back? Alright. Finally continuing here. And continuing to win. Shirkov's back. It wasn't even out for that long. And we won every single game without him. Martin, how'd you do? He's got 5 points in 6 games in the depth roll. Not too shabby. Shirkov goes back in. And we continue to win. Real good. But we gotta have a losing streak coming up soon. We're doing way too good. There it is. As if on cue. So I did want to check. Tuominen's actually our leading point guy. Killing it on that first line. I don't think we even have enough extension bucks. Nah, his price went down a little bit, but not enough. Yeah. But it is good news it went down a little bit, I guess. I'm just seeing if I can maybe get lucky. I'm not extending Walker. He's 38. Yeah, we're just going to see if we can maybe get lucky with Pellikka. Doubt it. We're likely going to have to do the 1-year thing. For like 16 million, because that's all the cap space we're going to have. But everyone else is signed, so... Alright. We should hit 60 wins. And there it is indeed. But yeah, I told you. I fucking told you the game's gonna balance itself out and make us lose a bunch at the end. You are not allowed to break records. Doesn't matter how good you are. You're just not allowed to break records. And our locker room chemistry plummeted further. So I probably shouldn't have just made a trade at all, but, you know. Hey-oh. 61-18-3, however, which is a phenomenal season. Even with the bullshit EA at the end. 125 points. 448 goals for, 2.6 goals against, 32.6 power play, 87.3 on the penalty kill with 13 shorties. We're just a deadly team. But of course, we're 5-5-0 in the last 10 because we were doing far too good. We'll see how we stack up. We should pretty much lead in every category. Goals for, by far. Goals against, by a decent amount. Power play. It's not even close. Penalty kill. Second. Shorties. Tied for first. It's as good as it gets. There's no other way to put it. It is as good as it gets. Tuomanen had 90 points. Varlamov, 89 points with 44 goals. Misa had 89 points. Quincy had 88 points, 34 goals. Darling with 87, 53 goals as a third liner. Shirkov, 87 points, 51 goals, 2 50-goal scorers. Another guy with 40 goals. Thomas had 79 points. Bolduc, no power play time, 59 on the third line. Bales, 54 with some power play, but that's a good rookie season. Jacobs, 34 points as a grinder. The fourth line all had 20-plus points. Were all huge pluses. Defensively, Pellikka he better win the Norris with those numbers. It's insane. And everyone was a pretty good plus. Walker came in as a minus, I believe. Okay, well, no. We made him a minus. Well, we know we can call up the guy who gives us -1 chemistry. And, you know, that will do better for some reason. Even though this guy's, you know, better defensively and whatnot. Yeah. You don't, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have got a better player for the role. A better fit scheme-wise, a better player for the role. What am I thinking? God, I just made my team too good. McGrattan, pretty solid season, 909, 252. Christensen, tremendous as a backup. A 912, a 257. He had 31 points in 22 games played. Couple shutouts to his name, too. Tremendous backup. Very, very good. So we'll see how we stack up. The rest of the league. Laurent Brodeur, Damn. Elite Sniper was a 3rd overall pick in 2027 and just led the way in points with 120. Kyle Connor's up there. Samuel Hall, Bedard. Eklund's up there. Oh, please let that happen. Oof. That's pretty nuts. Goal leader, though. Samu Hall, yeah. 65. Damon Thornton was 63. The Sharks are kind of scary, man. Sharks are pretty scary. Darling was up there, though. And then Shirikov. So we got a couple guys up in the top 10. Assist leader was Evangelista with 94. Eklund at 91. We didn't have anyone up there. Now I should remember to do this for the most clutch. Actually have defensemen in there. But, of course, none of them are present this time. It would be Lindstrom by the numbers. Power play goal leader. 20 for Bedard. Who's the power play merchant? I disagree. Cody Darling, power play merchant. He's net front, baby. He earned those. He had 6 shorties, dude. He had almost half of our team shorties. Those were only shorty points, too. Lundström had 7 shorty points for the lead in the NHL. Now we'll try to navigate our way through the menu leg here to see some Selke candidates. Wagner probably doesn't have enough face-offs. Stutzla's got to be a mention early. Wow, I think it's Fantilli's trophy at this point. He just is always up there. I believe he's won it a couple times in a row now, too. Look at this. I'm clicking, like, just spam clicking, and look how it's navigating. Look, it's so stupid. Fix your fucking game, EA. This is pathetic. This is an offline mode, and it's lagging. How? Pellikka for Norris. He's hands down winning that. If he doesn't, that's insane. But yeah, he should. Because the game's the game. All right. Shesterkin with a 920 save percentage and a 251. Pretty ridiculous numbers. McGrattan in there. He's amongst, you know, some of the best. Not in the top 5, but he's in the top 10. It's going to be close for the William M. Jennings between Shesterkin and McGrattan. Or whoever, yeah, whoever their backup is. Yeah, I'm actually curious to see what happens with that. Rookies. Hey, Bales! Bales is actually going to win the Calder. 54 points, plus 27. I know that guy's more goals, but the game seems to like plus minus rather than goals. I would make an argument that Ricci would probably deserve it more. Well, he's 2 years older. Did have the more goals. Yeah, maybe Bales. Let's see if any rookie goaltenders stand out. This would have... Jesus Christ, Mink. Honestly, I'd give it to Mink. He's top 10 save percentage. I know he's 24, but he played 75 games. What the fuck? What are they doing? Did I draft this guy? No. I always check an elite goalie because I draft so many of them. I always trade them. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh, wait. Hits first. Capo Caco, Brady Kachuk. Let's go. 2 guys at 200. Jack High, 32. Two-way? Two-way. Volchenkov, probably a two-way. Yep. Middleton. Alright, none of our guys up there. That's okay, though. We're taking on the Avs in the first round, who, was that the team we lost to last season? I know we lost to them recently in the first round. Stupidly. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But you see the playoff tree, you see who's playing who. And yes, I'm very, very nervous. Let's see what Colorado has in store for us, what their lineup looks like. Olesen, Middlestat, Rantanen, Ovchnikov, McKinnon, Meyer, Cartier, Pinto, Shibirkov. They're good down the middle. Their wingers are absolute ass. Offensively, they have Makar, and everyone else is a top 6 guy, basically. They got McNeil, who was real good in the playoffs. It's not impressive, but that means nothing. You know? McKinnon is declining heavily. Oh, he's even bottom 6. So he's probably retiring. McKinnon's probably retiring. On paper, you already know who the better team is. We're miles better in every single sense of the word. Like, our third line is comparable to their first. Almost. But none of it matters unless we perform. We need McGrattan to be elite. He's 26 now. We need him to perform. We'll see what happens. Game 1, we have home ice advantage. We do win game 1, 3-2. Tight one, but we come away with the W, and that's all that matters. Game 2, 5-2. Come away with a W again. Are they finally weak enough for an elite team to destroy? Game 3 on the road in Ball Arena. We win 7-4. Not the cleanest defensive game, but we outscored our mistakes. Do we complete the revenge? No, they win. Oh, God, they're scoring a bunch now. They win in overtime 6-5. Back on home ice for game 5. Thank God. All right, we win 6-3. Not the cleanest defensive series, I will admit. Started out pretty good in that regard. Faltered a bit. But hey, yo. Let's see who our next round opponent's going to be. Of course, we'll check out all the stats and things like that as well. All right, taking on Winnipeg in the second round, who won their series in 7. Robert Thomas led the way with 2 points per game. That's what we need. We need our veterans to lead the way. Our captain. We had 5.2, 3.4. That needs to clean up. That's going to fall back down, because that's going to fall back down to earth. Power play was okay. It's kind of what it was in the regular season. Penalty kill was a bit under it, but hey. More power play goals scored than we surrendered. So that's at least good. Perfect on home ice so far. Winnipeg, they're pretty good too. Yep. Yep, pretty good. Pretty comparable. Let's see what players stood out in that first round. Thomas, yeah, 10 points. Shirkov at 8. Varlamov was 7. Quincy was 6. Twomanen 5. Darling 5, yeah. We weren't really missing anyone. Everyone showed up that we needed to. Including Pelika. Barnaby and Walker got fucking demolished. McGrattan didn't even do too good. It's because he's got X Factors now. He's way too good for the sim. We'll see what happens. You know what? He can start slow. We'll outscore our mistakes. If he starts heating up as the playoffs go on, I'd prefer that rather than starting hot and tapering off. So, yeah. I prefer this. Just keep getting better as it goes on. Peg City, baby. Oh, fuck. They got Connor Perfetti and Kairu. Ehlers, Lambert, Wallstrom. Zancanaro, Guindon, Barlow, Lucia. Yeah, that's pretty good. Scheifele's a 4th liner now. Good God. He's 40 years old. This is a pretty good team, actually. It's a team. Oh, my God. How'd they even make it to the second round, dude? For real. Okay, so, yeah, you got to look at their individual stats, because now you can kind of understand, like, but still. Anunen is an 82. Perfect cheese goalie. They're actually missing an 82 left winger, so they're even better. We're still better on paper. We're better in almost every single facet. But hey, we know that doesn't always matter. We'll see what happens here. They did win in 7. We won in 5. We are arguably more rested. Home ice advantage still. And we get the first win, 5-3. We're still kind of outscoring our mistakes here. I need to see a bit more shutdown. Game 2. That's not good. Alright, well, I'm calling fucking other guy back up, because this Walker guy's apparently atrocious. And we were doing... That pairing was, yeah, much better without this fucking guy. Dude, he's a -7. That can't happen. And our goaltending is fucking atrocious right now. Yeah, F you. Just get out of here. I'm gonna call Kaltiainen up this time, actually. Because the other guy is, way down there in overall right now. Alright, get Kaltiainen in there. There's 0 chance it's a -2. It's an even. Crap. Any of these guys matter? Not really. Just go with the best player. Just throw Walker in there, who cares? I don't. Yeah, it's an even. Even chemistry. Alright, well, you gotta change goalies after that last game. After those last 2 games. Yeah, we're mixing up the defense, but we gotta throw the kid in. I'm not gonna throw him in an elimination game. I'm gonna put McGrattan in after this. I don't... Unless Christensen fucking falls out, and I might have to keep him in, but... McGrattan has been awful. Because, you know, he's got those X factors. He can't do good in the sim now. He's too good on paper. Way too good on paper. We are struggling to keep the puck out. Which is interesting, to say the least. We're down 2-1 in this series. We got to bounce back here with a big win. We do. 2-1. I'm leaving Christensen in after a game like that. He fucking stole that one. Tied series. Home ice now for game 5. 3-2 loss. And now we can't score. Why? Their defense is atrocious. How are we not scoring? Point per game, over point per game. "20 penalty minutes?" Pardon? How the fuck do you take He had 39 in the regular season. How is he taking them? No. How? How does that even fucking work? I have to go to the actual stat page. How does that work? To check fights. There's no way he's fighting. That is absolutely fucking insane. Shirkov takes 20 pims. He has 88, yeah, because his hitting's off the chart, but he has 88 discipline to counteract that. Again, he only took 39 penalty minutes in the regular season. Nope, that's 10, that's 1 minor per game. Sure. Why not? Yeah, why not? Playoffs, they definitely call things tougher in the playoffs, especially when it comes to hitting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. What are we down? 3-2? Yep, we're down 3-2. We gotta get more offense somehow. Somehow gotta get more offense here. So many guys hate the first line here. We're gonna move Quincy up with Misa Shirikov. No. Varlamov and Shirikov with Misa. Quincy will be on the 1 time here on the second line. Yeah, you gotta leave this. And Christensen's been objectively better. Even with the loss. Alright, backs against the wall here. We gotta win 2 straight. Game 6. We win in OT 4-3. Question is, do you go back to McGrattan for game 7? I'm just nervous that the tech sim's going to be miles different. We do have a technical overall cheese goalie for the tech sim. You can't take him out when he's got a 925. I just can't. I can't. How do I rationalize that? We'll leave these lineups, though. Yeah, we'll leave these lineups. That's a huge win, but now we got to win a game 7 to advance to the conference finals. Otherwise, we go home in the second round and underperform yet again. Hold on. I don't know if I selected the right thing there because the menu lag. That's fine. I thought I hit play the last time. Period 1. And Kyrou. Early goal on his former team. Power play for St. Louis. Failed to capitalize. There we go. Shirikov gets a big goal to tie things up. Needed that. Now we need to take over. It's 282 goaltenders going head-to-head. The cheese is with both of us. Second period, tie game. Come on, St. Louis. Where's our offensive guns? We got to be the better team. We are the better team. So we got to play like it. And Kyrou is killing us. 2 goals for Jordan Kyrou. Stajan, a huge 4th line goal. That is what you need your depth to do. We're dominating in shots, but it doesn't matter because Noonan is apparently God. Third period, tie game. We got to take the lead. We have yet to lead in this game. Come on, St. Louis. Jesus fucking Christ. Kyrou, Scheifele. This is why, and it's over. This is why veterans are important, and... I don't fucking know what to do! I don't get this game, man. I just don't get it. We just consistently lose to inferior teams. Inferior. Good first line, sure. Better than ours? Nope. Especially after we made the changes. Good second line, sure. Better than ours? Nope. Good third line, sure. Better than ours? Nope. Fourth line is the only one that might be better than ours. Defense. First pairing, better than ours? Hell no. There's not a single pairing that they have that could be considered better than any of ours. Besides this one, could be better than our top 6. Oh, congrats. Yeah, this is a... It doesn't matter how good your team is. It doesn't fucking matter. What's the point? What is the fucking point of this game mode? Every time, man, I start off, I rebuild, it's fun, and then I get to this bullshit. And it just sucks the goddamn life out of me. There's no point. There's no point in doing the fun thing if this is what wins. He's got 82 defensive awareness. 87, that's good. 86, that's solid. 88, like, yeah, but... What about ours? Sure, that's solid. That's good. What about ours? Huh? Is 91 not better? Not good enough? 91? Even as an OFD? Putting up points? 90. With 90s in the other 2 categories, too, for defense. 93. Barnaby's got an 88. Kaltiainen? Oh, the lowest one with an 84. Still better than one of the guys playing in their fucking top 4. 12 points. Point per game. Apparently not good enough. 11 points. -4 for Misa. Okay. So this line apparently lost to their... negatives all around the board, too. It's kind of nuts. So this third line was a minus, which means they somehow got outmatched. I would love to know who they matched up against where they got outplayed. I would love to know who they matched up against where this line gets outplayed. Has to be the first line. But then why do I have severe minuses on my second line? Who are they getting matched up against? Because how I initially had it, they shouldn't fucking lose to anyone. So what's going on? You know, you don't want to gain X factors, kids, because if your goalies get too good and they gain X factors, they shit the bed in the sim. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. It just doesn't. Just my advice to you guys, assemble a team, don't give a fuck, stay under the cap, and just throw shit at the wall. Because nothing makes sense in this fucking game.